second. All right. I don't have sound turned up on the camera, so don't let me forget to turn that up.
Okay, I guess I
Probably go in roughly 2 minutes. I don't know. I mean, they're like they got the clock rolling, and we're at 6:40. Well, it's 20 minutes on the clock, so yeah, I guess so they're probably.
got about 30 seconds left on the song, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not ready to go that quick, so.
Okay. And we got another 3-minute song after that.
We'll take it after that one. That'll work for me.
All right, we'll do that.
Ah. Super cool, groovy. Give me a little bit of a heads up so we can rock and roll, and we'll rock and roll.
That's what I see.
What'd you say, John? I still didn't hear you.
It says I got the feed up, and I see there's lots of teenage girls with ponies.
Yep, it's volleyball time. Volleyball time.
It's like, yeah.
Boom.
It looks good.
Yeah, I think we're going to be set up pretty good here. Even for basketball, I think it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, football was pretty.
Well, I think our problem last week is we're not. I mean, there's so many people using data. We're just getting throttled. Even with our own MiFi, we're getting throttled. I think that's why we're having a quality problem, video quality.
Yeah.
And I tried all of our lenses, and I just couldn't get it cleared up. Hopefully it'll be better in Garrett's, and hopefully there's better cell service. But when you've got 2,500 people and half of them are on their phone, you know, even if we have our own MiFi, we're just getting it throttled so everybody has a little bit of something, and, you know, we can't monopolize it. Buggers.
Somewhere.
Yep. But I think that was our problem. Because I was even pixelating, and, you know, I could see it on the iPad that I was pixelating a lot.
Well, they announced new brand new iPad Pros today, so there you go.
Well, it doesn't matter. You could have gigaphonic iPad, but if you don't have internet connection, it don't matter.
No, yeah.
So, and we could be doing this with some real outdated stuff if we had internet. What we need is a bag iPad. The bag phones work. A bag iPad would work. So are we ready?
About a minute left here, so.
All right, works for me. I'm going to turn the camera up and let her rip.
All right. Wait for the sound.
Okay.
presentation of Dakota Radio Group Sports and DRGnews.com.
94.5 KPLO is proud to present coverage of area high school sports. This game can be heard anywhere around the world on DRGnews.com and watched on YouTube. Just search KPLO Sports. Now, it's time for the pregame with Darren Boyle.
Hi, and a very good evening to you. We welcome you to the Chamberlain Armory, where tonight we open up the postseason in high school volleyball as we bring you an opening round matchup from Region 6A as the Crow Creek Chieftains take on the Chamberlain Cubs. And our coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO is being brought to you tonight by the Prairie Post, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, May Adam, the Jet Lanes, the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, Harry K. Chevrolet and Ford, Hutch's Cafe, Buy Right Seed, Midwest Cooperatives, and Darren Boyle Sales. Tonight's coverage of regional high school volleyball also being brought to you by the First Dakota National Bank, Fiery Brothers, the Great Western Bank, Chamberlain Building Supply, Thrivent Financial, Farmco, Al's Oasis, Max Corner, Venture Communications, and the South Dakota High School Activities Association. John Neff is our technical director at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters. I'm Darren Boyle. We thank you for joining us tonight as we get the postseason underway, as we bring you an opening round game from Region 6A. As the matchup here, Chamberlain and Crow Creek will feature the number 3 and number 6 seeds. Chamberlain with an 11-16 overall record. They have the number 3 seed in Region 6A. Crow Creek, the number 6 seed, their overall record 10-18. The winner of this match will travel to Cheyenne Eagle Butte and take on the Braves on Thursday, as Cheyenne Eagle Butte already receiving a victory, a forfeit win over McLaughlin, and they move on to round 2 of the region. And Crow Creek and Chamberlain, the teams that played each other back early in the season, a very hard-fought match that was eventually won by Chamberlain. They will face each other again here tonight, and of course, anything can happen during the postseason. We had the opportunity earlier to talk to our head coaches. It's our Keys to Success segment brought to you by the folks at May Adam, and we'll take a 2-minute timeout. And we'll come back and talk to Amy Donovan, head coach of the Chamberlain Cubs. This is Regional High School Volleyball.
The Prairie Post and Presho and Farmers Union Oil Company of Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo are proud sponsors of high school athletics. Farmers Union Oil Company is your local supplier for bulk gas, diesel fuel, and propane, along with other farm and ranch needs. At the Prairie Post and Presho, they invite you in for hot food on the go, a cold beverage in the casino and lounge, and a quick place to fuel up with Cenex brand quality fuels with 24-hour pay-at-the-pump service. Stop and see the friendly folks at Prairie Post and Farmers Union Oil Company in Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo, bringing you the KPLO Prairie Post pregame show.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Giving back to the communities where we live, work, and worship is something Thrivent Financial takes pride in. Strengthening communities and helping you be wise with money is part of Thrivent's mission as a not-for-profit financial services organization. And that's why Thrivent is a proud sponsor of the Kimball White Lake Wildcats. Your Thrivent Financial representative is Mike Reimer. To learn more, call 234-0382. Thrivent Financial, connecting faith and finances for good.
At Chamberlain Building Supply, the way we see it, every wall is a blank canvas. With one coat of Valspar Medallion paint, a room transforms. Every color brings new life, new energy, and new potential to your space. Whether it's one color or 3, it changes everything. Valspar Medallion with Colorfinity technology for one-coat color that lasts. Available at Chamberlain Building Supply, 212 East G Street in Chamberlain. Stop by or call 605-734-6097.
Our pregame show continues. We talk to the coaches. It's postseason volleyball time, and we're joined by Amy Donovan, head coach of the Chamberlain Cubs. And you finished your regular season 11 and 16. You had a 4-game winning streak as you won 5 of your last 8 matches. You got to feel good about the way your kids finished out the year.
You know, we really have been working hard to improve certain things down the road. You know, just really trying to get that postseason atmosphere going in our practice room. So I am really proud of the girls so far.
And I think that's the best thing, a team that doesn't have the shiniest record. I think when they get to the final week or 2 weeks of the season, I think that's, as a coach, that's what you have to do. You have to get kind of a postseason mentality, kind of a if we lose, we're done kind of a mentality to get the kids ready to come out and battle. And by doing that, you're able to be at home hosting Crow Creek here this evening, the opening round of the regions. And I think all in all, with your seating position, you really don't have a bad draw as far as your region is set up.
No, you know, we've seen both of these teams already, so that's really been nice. You know, it's just which team is going to show up. If we're going to show up and be aggressive and be ready to hit at that net and dig that ball up, you know, that's the big key for us tonight. But, you know, the girls have been really focused, so that's also nice.
And I think that's a big thing. You come into the postseason, kind of a one-and-done affair. Crow Creek could come in here. You know, they would like nothing better to be able to advance into postseason just like you guys. So I think, you know, even though you've beaten them twice in the regular season, I think this is going to be quite a battle this evening.
Yeah, I agree with you because the last time they came here, it was tight games. I mean, they really came to play. They had some great hitters. They had some wonderful servers. And we just really have to pass that ball up to target and hit back at them and keep hitting at them.
And, you know, we saw you in the first 2 matches of the year. We saw Crow Creek's first match of the season. And the thing that strikes me from where we were back in September to where we are now, how much better both teams are.
Right. You know, how much better do we all work together? You know, we've really been, you know, trying to pass that ball to target. And my back row has really improved at reading their hitters. And we really want to see if they can do that again tonight.
All right, Coach. Best of luck.
Thank you very much.
All right, that is Amy Donovan of the Chamberlain Cubs, part 1 of our pregame interviews. And we'll be back with more after this on KPLO.
My name is Tara Fisher, and I'm an attorney at the Montana, which taught me the value of hard work and perseverance. I put forward those values for my clients each and every day. Whether you have questions about family law, you want an estate plan, you need legal advice for a business transaction, or you need help in a criminal matter, I'm here. The May Adam Law Firm has served South Dakotans statewide since 1881. Call us at 224-8803 or visit our website, mayadam.net.
Part 2 of our coaches' interviews. We're joined by Lindsay Steckelberg, head coach of the Crow Creek Lady Chieftains. And, Coach, as you come into your opening round match here in the region play, you set with a record of 10-18. You've had your ups and downs. There's been some times where throughout the year you played good volleyball, but you're riding a little bit of a losing streak right now.
Yeah, after LNI, the season's been hard for us. Rosie got hurt out at LNI, and we've been struggling ever since. We missed her as a setter. Thankfully, though, Audrey was nice enough to step up and decide to play volleyball so that we had her. Sarah also stepped in and tried to set. We've lost a few players due to injuries and transfers. So we're just trying to make best of what we can, and hopefully something good will happen tonight for us.
And playing a lot of young kids to begin with. This was a very young team when we talked back in September, so you've really had to kind of find your way.
Yeah, we've been struggling a little bit. The girls need to learn how to, if you make a mistake, just let it go, not let it harbor on you and affect you for the rest of the game. So if we get ahead and can stay ahead, we'll do good. But if we start making mistakes, then we start to struggle.
You guys take on a Chamberlain ball club that, of course, you know well. You played them back in September. I think it was your first match of the season when you played them. But what I remember that match is you were able to do some things at the net, and I think that's where it's going to come down to tonight. Got to be able to get up there and hit, and got to be able to hit hard, and I think that's what postseason volleyball is about.
Yeah, we need our girls that are strong at the net to play strong at the net, get over and block, and help cover and help out those girls that aren't used to playing up there in the front row that much.
And when you're playing with a little bit, you're going to be a little bit down number-wise tonight, but that just means kids need to step up and be ready to go.
Yes, they do. Hopefully everyone can just come out and give it their all and play their best.
All right.
Fun.
All right, Coach, best of luck.
Yeah, thank you.
That is Lindsay Steckelberg, coach of the Crow Creek Lady Chieftains. Our Keys to Success segments brought to you by the folks at May Adam. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with starting lineups on KPLO.
You expect your bank to do more than just cash a check. At First Dakota National Bank, we do just that. We offer you the ease and convenience of banking at home with internet banking, e-mobile banking, online applications, and an e-savings account with a great rate. And to top it off, we have 14 convenient locations in Southeast South Dakota. Stop in or go to firstdakota.com to learn how we give you more. First Dakota in Chamberlain. Member FDIC.
The future of our region lies in the young people who are involved in athletics, music, art and drama, and the many other organizations in our schools. Al's Oasis Clothing, Restaurant, and Gift Shop congratulates everyone who contributes and competes during the school year. We're proud of all you do and happy to support the many activities in our area schools. We appreciate the many young people who work part-time with us at Al's Oasis. Good luck and enjoy your high school years from all of us at Al's Oasis Clothing, Gift Shop, and Restaurant.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at FarmCo, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know FarmCo locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. FarmCo, feeding your future.
When you're headed down the road on highways 34 and 47, be sure to stop into Mac's Corner near Stefan. Mac's Corner is your one-stop store with Poppin' Snacks in the convenience store, groceries for home, or you can fill up your tank at the gas pumps with 24-hour gas service. Mac's Corner also handles veterinary supplies, Pioneer brand seed. They carry a full line of fencing material, plus Gallagher electric fence supplies. Mac's Corner. Find them at the corner of highways 34 and 47 near Stefan.
Back here in Chamberlain, we are just a moment away from the announcement of our starting lineups for this opening round game from Region 6A. We'll have coverage of Region 6A's semifinals this Thursday on KPLO. The Miller Rustlers with the #1 overall seed, not just in the region, but also in all of Class A volleyball. They'll be the #1 seed if they happen to make the state tournament. They will host the winner of the match going on tonight. The other match going on in Region 6A, that is Mobridge Pollock hosting the Lady Buffaloes of Stanley County. The winner of that match will go to Miller on Thursday. We'll have that matchup for you with a, it'll be a Thursday evening start, 6 or 7 p.m. Central Time, depending on who travels where. And we'll keep posted. We'll let you know what time it is. But either way, we will have volleyball action for you Thursday on KPLO. And then on Friday night, we will have semifinal round coverage of the 9AA playoffs. The Kimball White Lake Coyotes with a big win over the Wildcats with a big win over Arlington last Thursday. They will take on Garrettson. And the winner goes to the Dakota Dome, and we'll have that game for you with a kickoff scheduled at 7 o'clock this Friday here on KPLO. And don't forget, Minnesota Vikings football on KPLO, as the Vikings will be at home once again this Sunday afternoon. They will host the Detroit Lions. And with a kickoff scheduled for noon, Vikings pregame at 11 a.m. on your home for Minnesota Vikings football, 94.5 FM KPLO. It's time for tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by the folks at the Jet Lanes in Presho. Here are the starters for the Lady Chieftains of Crow Creek. They will start up front with Ariana Traversey. Traversey is a 5'11 senior. Also along the front line, we will see Marvine Ross, a 5'9 senior, and Logan Lawrence. Lawrence is a 5'7 junior. The back row will consist of Lily Hill. She is a 5'5 junior. Audrey Droppo, a 5'4 freshman, and Sarah Hunter, a 5'4 senior, will complete the back row alignment for the Crow Creek Lady Chieftains. The Lady Chieftains enter the match tonight with an overall record of 10-18. The head coach of the Lady Chieftains is Lindsay Stuckelberg, playing in the national anthem here. So we will pause. We'll be back in 90 seconds on KPLO.
Line them up and knock them down. The starting lineup on KPLO is brought to you by Jet Lanes in Presho. Jet Lanes invites you in for great food and great fun on the lanes. Challenge your friends to a match or just hang out and relax. Enjoy a full menu including steaks, burgers, and made-to-order pizzas. You can also watch your favorite game on the big screen. Jet Lanes Impresso, downtown P-Town's #1 fun spot and a proud sponsor of our local high school athletes.
There's Thursday Night Lights, all of the weekend highlights too, but nothing beats Monday nights. With Monday Night Football on Venture High Def TV, you'll catch all the action this Monday, November 5th. Tune into ESPN Channel 21 as the Tennessee Titans head to Dallas and take on the Cowboys at 7 o'clock. Venture Communications, your home for ESPN and Monday Night Football. Call Venture Communications today for High Def TV service and more. 852-2224.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Back here in Chamberlain is the announcement of the lineups, the starting lineups. Of course, all the players being announced for pregame introductions as well for the postseason. So we have time to bring you the starting lineups for the Chamberlain Cubs. Cubs enter the match tonight with an overall record of 11-16, and they will start this way with up front. We'll see Maddie Handel, a 6-foot senior. Also up front, Maggie Pickner, a 6'1 junior. The front line will also work with Hannah Anderson, who is a 6-foot junior. Mackenzie Mutzinger on the back row, a 5'8 junior, along with Ebony Long, a 5'7 senior, and Mackenzie Sorensen, a 5'4 senior. And the libero for Chamberlain will be Darren Burke. Burke is a 5'3 junior. The Chamberlain Cubs, the number 3 seed in Region 6A, will enter the match tonight with an overall record of 11-16. The head coach of the match of the Chamberlain Cubs is Amy Donovan. And finally, in our pregame and the announcement of our game officials, brought to you by the Office of Attorney General and their Division of Consumer Protection. Our game officials tonight are Bev Ball and Angie Kinsley. You're listening to KPLO 94.5 FM, Reliance Chamberlain, and the Crow Creek Reservation, and also 100.5 FM in Pierre Fort Pierre. We are proud members of the Dakota Radio Group. And with John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. If you're joining us on the air, thank you for that. If you're joining us online, thank you for that as well. And, of course, don't forget to check out the YouTube channel, our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search KPLO Sports. You can see and hear live video and audio of this postseason match. And also the matchup on Thursday, when Miller will host either Mobridge Pollock or Stanley County. We'll also have that Kimball White Lake semifinal matchup available online this Thursday, or this Friday as well. Our opening serve tonight is brought to you by the Harry K. Chevrolet in Chamberlain and the Harry K. Ford store in Winter. They are your best source for the all-new 2019 Chevy Silverado and the Ford F-150. They will put you in the right truck at the right price. Harry K's will make it happen as both teams getting their final instructions from their respective head coaches. We will play the best 3 out of 5. Winner will move on. For the loser of tonight's match, their season will come to an end. As Crow Creek, dressed in their road black uniforms with the red and white numerals and trim, they have received their final instructions from Lindsay Steckelberg and also Chamberlain, who are dressed in their home whites with the red numerals and trim. We'll take the court as well as they get things set up on the front line. And it will be Chamberlain, I believe, that won the toss that will get things set and serve. And once we get the signal from floor official Angie Kinsley, then we will be set to go with volleyball. And it will be Melanie Long who will serve first for Chamberlain to get this match underway. Very nice crowd on a very nice Tuesday. Getting ready to witness some volleyball action here tonight as now we are set to go. And it will be Long with the serve across. Crow Creek with the return. Dig made, back row, Logan Lawrence. Here is Chamberlain trying to move it forward. The attack from Anderson, and we're going to have a whistle and a lift called, and that will be a kill for Hannah Anderson, who will score her first of the night, and Chamberlain with a 1-0 lead. You heard head coach Lindsay Steckelberg talk about some injuries that the Crow Creek team has had, and we're going to have here a alignment violation against Crow Creek, and that will give Chamberlain another point, and they now have a 2-0 lead, as now Crow Creek will put it in play, and we're going to replay the point. What happened is the floor official was talking to head coach Lindsay Steckelberg. Bev Ball blew the whistle saying it was ready for play, so she stopped things, and they'll replay it as Crow Creek sends it across, and the attack here from Maggie Pickner is wide and out of bounds, and Chamberlain commits the hitting error, and Crow Creek will score the point. Sarah Hunter in serve, the 5'4" senior, will jump serve it the other way and put it into the net. 3-2 now, or pardon me, 3-1, as Chamberlain leads. This is Maddie Handel at the net, or behind the line, as she puts it in play. Crow Creek at the net. They work it across, and a nice play made there. And that was Ariana Traversy, who just found an open spot in the defense and was able to slap it across and hit that open space of floor here at the Chamberlain Armory. And Crow Creek will earn serve as they send it the other way. Here is Chamberlain at the net. Pickner through the block and down, and Maggie Pickner will score the kill, and that will be her first of the night, and back and forth we go. 4-2, Chamberlain has the lead. Mackenzie Mutzinger serving as she fires it the other way. Marvine Ross will dig at the net. The attack the other way, and that is down, and Ariana Traversy making another nice play for Crow Creek. Traversy will rotate to the back row. She will serve as the Lady Chieftains trail by 1 here. Traversy, overhand across. That serve is long and out of bounds. The second service error for Crow Creek, and Chamberlain will be in serve once again. The fourth different server for Chamberlain already. It's Maggie Pickner, who will send a live drive across. Traversy will dig. Free ball from Crow Creek as they work it back across. Here is Sorensen to Anderson, who mishit it, put it into the net, and the hitting error for Chamberlain will give a point to Crow Creek. 5-4 is our score, as we will see Taysa Hutmaker check in, and Maggie Pickner will check out. Serving for Crow Creek, Audrey Drapo. Darren Burke will dig it out as they set it at the net for Long, who fires it the other way. Traversy will dig it out. Working it the other way and clearing it is Marvine Ross, and now Chamberlain will set it once again. Free ball from Long. Ross will dig. They work it back forward. Marvine with a two-hand shove. Back across it comes. And now Chamberlain at the net. Long to the back row. That is dug out. Crow Creek trying to dig it and keep it going the other way, but they got it into the basketball hoop here, which is in play, but it comes back down in a hurry, and that will be scored a hitting error for Crow Creek, and Chamberlain scores back-to-back points. They now have a 6-4 lead. Here is Ross at the net. Marvine the other way. Mutzinger to Long. Gets it to the Crow Creek side. Lady Chieftains will work the return the other way. And here is Chamberlain again. Long with the cross-court shot. That is wide and out of bounds. Hitting error Chamberlain. And the point to Crow Creek. 6-5 is our score as Chamberlain leads. Crow Creek can serve. This is Logan Lawrence. And Lawrence will thump it across. Anderson will dig at the net now. This is Handel, and Maddie slaps it across, but a net violation is going to be called on Crow Creek, and that will give the point to the Cubs. So for the Lady Chieftains, their third hitting error. And that gives Chamberlain the lead by a 7-5 score, as Mackenzie Sorensen puts it in play, and the serve is long and out of bounds. And for Chamberlain, their first service error of the night. So back to the Crow Creek side. Neither team has been able to do much damage in serve, and it won't happen here. A serve from Marvine Ross catches Sarah Hunter in the back of the head, and that is out of play. And back to the Chamberlain side we go. Here's Avonlea Long putting it in play. Serve will come across, and Crow Creek can't clear it. They got 3 hits on it. The dig went awry. It was chased down as Audrey Droppo chased it down, but Crow Creek couldn't free ball it across, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Lindsay Steckelberg. Timeout as we work here in set number 1. It is 9-6 Chamberlain, and we will pause for 30 seconds on KPLO.
Shine, the state senior health insurance program and the Office of Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection are fighting fraud and abuse healthcare system. If you have Medicare, you can help by guarding your Medicare number. Don't share it with anybody who contacts you by telephone, email, or in person. Medicare will never contact you for your Medicare number or other personal information. To report potential fraud, waste, or abuse, call Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986. That's 1-800-300-1986.
With John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle, as both of these teams finished up their season over a week ago, and both teams a little rusty as we get this opening match of Region 6A underway. And it's a 9-6 lead for Chamberlain, as both teams have had their errors here in this opening set. Avonlea Long in serve as Crow Creek works it the other way. Lily Hill will clear it. Now it's Long with the dig for Chamberlain, back row, set for handle, and Maddie with the opportunity at the net. She'll send it the other way and down, and Chamberlain now operating with a 4-point lead at 10-6, and for the Cubs, that is their biggest lead of the night. Long will put it in play, back row. Logan Lawrence will dig it out. Moving it forward, Droppo, but at the net, and that gives Maddie Handel an opportunity to slap it across, and Maddie is able to catch the back corner, and she will score her second kill in as many plays, and it is all of a sudden an 11-6 lead for Chamberlain. Avonlea Long will continue in serve. Here is the Crow Creek dig. It winds up on the Chamberlain side. Long will set, Sorensen will set for Handel, who is a little bit out of position. She just sent it back to the Crow Creek side. They'll dig it out and free ball it the other way. Here's Maggie Pickner at the net. Back row dig, Marvine Ross as the Lady Chieftains move it forward. Ariana Traversy free balling it the other way, but hit it wide and out of bounds. Had the right idea, but mishit it, and the hitting error will give a point to Chamberlain. Cubs with a 12-6 lead now, as we will see Josie Pease check into the match. She is a 5'4" sophomore. Here is Long in serve. Marvine Ross will dig at the net. The attack the other way, blocked by Chamberlain. Cubs will keep it alive at the net. Mutzinger, she'll fire it to the back row. Marvine Ross will dig it out. Here is a set. The attack across from Ariana Traversy, dug out by Chamberlain, but they can't move it forward, and Hannah Anderson has to attack from the back row, and she hits it into the short and into the net. And the hitting error for Chamberlain ends a long scoring run. And now Crow Creek with an opportunity. Here is Sarah Hunter putting it in play. Chamberlain at the net. Handle free balls it the other way. Dug out by Crow Creek. At the net it comes. Here is Traversy across. Mutzinger, the net Handle, and she tries to hammer it and puts it into the net. Hitting error Chamberlain. Gives a point to Crow Creek. Now the deficit at 4. Sarah Hunter puts it in play, and that one grazes the net and drops over straight down and has scored an ace, our first ace of the match. And Crow Creek has scored 3 in a row now, as Hunter works it the other way, and that time it comes over the top of the defense and catches the back row and is an ace. And the timeout taken this time by Chamberlain. 12-10 is our score as we work through here in set number 1. Timeouts from Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho, and we'll pause for 30 seconds on KPLO.
Imagine what it would look like if we didn't have companies to haul away our unwanted things. Take a second, think about that. Not a pretty picture, is it? Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain can and does clean up that picture. They're here to help you with your disposal needs. Whether it's weekly pickup of household trash or you have a special project that needs a large container, Byrie Brothers will help you with what you need done. Give them a call at 234-5771. 234-5771. At Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain, satisfaction is guaranteed or double your garbage back. Call today.
Timeouts are brought to you by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho. And your next timeout, stop by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge for a great meal and beverage. Chamberlain with a long run and serve, and now Crow Creek has scored 4 in a row. Another ace across from Sarah Hunter. That time Hannah Anderson went to her knees to try to field it cleanly, but could not. And now it's a 1-point ball game as Hunter, with the hammer this time, sends it wide and out of bounds, or long and out of bounds. And that will be the 4th service error of the night for Crow Creek. 13-11 Chamberlain as Maddie Handel will serve, and Maddie will send across an ace. For Chamberlain, their first ace of the match. Handel will put it in play once again. She'll hit it short, and the service error will send things back to the Lady Chieftains. Lily Hill will serve for Crow Creek as Logan Lawrence will check back into the match. 14-12, Chamberlain leads as Hill puts it in play at the net. Pickner, and the attack there from Maggie Pickner is along the line and good. Just inside the left baseline, or left sideline, pardon me, and it's now 15-12 Chamberlain. Mackenzie Mutzinger serving, and she'll send across an ace as Marvine Ross can't dig it out cleanly. And all of a sudden, after we had not seen an ace for quite a while, the aces have come in bunches. 3 for Crow Creek, 2 for Chamberlain now. And another ace sent across by Mackenzie Mutzinger. 17-12 is our score. Mutzinger will put it in play once again. The overhand across. Dig is made by Ross as they work it forward. Now from the back row, Sarah Hunter clears it out. Mutzinger will set for Anderson. 2-hand shove across, and that's going to be a kill for Hannah Anderson. Just some good misdirection there as Anderson sends it wide, and Crow Creek will use their final timeout of set number 1. 18-12, Chamberlain with a 6-point advantage as we take another 30-second break. And we'll return to the Chamberlain Armory after this on KPLO.
Great Western Bank in Chamberlain reminds you they're committed and ready to lend, staying flexible to put your situation first. With all the local decisions and personal attention of a hometown community bank. It's the best of both little and big. Bank on your time with their online and mobile banking. See the staff at Great Western Bank, located at 101 East King in Chamberlain. Making life great. Member FDIC.
18-12 is our score. Chamberlain with a 6-point lead as Chamberlain continues to work in serve. Mackenzie Mutzinger putting it in play. The Lady Chieftains will dig from the back row, and here the attack from Mariana Traversy is blocked, and that is Hannah Anderson, who made the defensive play for Chamberlain. 19-6. Cubs trying to take control here as set number 1. Sarah Hunter will dig. Crow Creek with a free ball across from Audrey Drapo. Now Chamberlain will work with it. Mutzinger, Pickner across. Crow Creek with the dig. They'll try to work it the other way. The pass from the set was a little bit offline. Nobody could get to it, and that's a hitting error for Crow Creek and a point for Chamberlain. The Cubs, the first team to 20 in set number 1. Mutzinger overhanding across, and we're going to have a whistle and a rotation violation on Chamberlain. So the Cubs commit the error. That will be their 6th hitting error of the evening. Crow Creek will continue to work in serve. Last time Crow Creek had a serve, they were able to put together a nice run to cut a 6-point deficit down to 1. Here's Anna Anderson with the attack across. At the net, Crow Creek, tipped by Anderson. She'll keep it alive. Now it's long to Sorensen. She'll fire it to the back row. Dig is made. Here is Crow Creek. On the return, this is Sarah Hunter. back across. Pickner at the net, gets it over the top of the defense, but Crow Creek will keep it alive. They will get it across. They make a nice hustle play there. Here is Anderson at the net. That is across and down. A shot to the right sideline this time for Hannah Anderson. Side out back to Chamberlain. It is 21-13. The Cubs are 4 points away from taking the victory here in set number 1. Maggie Pickner will work in serve, and that serve is across, and it's an ace. 22-13 is our score. Pickner serve to the back row, dug out by Ariana Traversy. Pass back to Traversy. She'll fire it from the back row, gets it across. Here's Avani Long with the return for Chamberlain. Crow Creek will dig it out. They'll set it at the net for Marvine Ross. That is dug out. Chamberlain trying to catch the sideline. They hit it wide and out of bounds, and an error for Chamberlain will give Crow Creek the point. 22-14. Chamberlain's leads Lady Chieftains, and Audrey Droppo put it in play. Here's Avani Long at the net, and that is through the block and down, and Avani Long will score the kill, and that will be her first of the night. It's 23-14. Cubs 2 points away from winning set number 1. Hannah Anderson serving. Here is Crow Creek working it the other way. Free ball from Lily Hill across. Here is Mutzinger at the net. This is Maddie Handel firing it across, but Crow Creek will dig it out, and they work at the net. Handel again, and this time she'll slap it across and down, and Maddie Handel with her third kill of this opening set, and it is game point at 24-14. Anderson again in serve as she overhands the other way. And that will be an ace, and that will give Chamberlain the win in set number 1 by a 25-14 score. Our scoreboard comes to you from Darren Boyle Sales. I invite you to check out the farm equipment available at my lot on Sale Barn Road and Ford Pier, including new Morris hay hikers and Fair Manufacturing bale processors. Check out the latest at DarrenBoyleSales.com. We will take a 2-minute break and return. This is Regional High School Volleyball on KPLO.
Want to know what I like best about high school sports? I love watching my son run on the field. I love the fact that since he's been playing high school sports, he's making better decisions. And I love knowing that with the proper equipment, education, conditioning, and coaching, high school sports here in South Dakota are safer than ever before. And that's something I really love.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Giving back to the communities where we live, work, and worship is something Thrive-In Financial takes pride in. Strengthening communities and helping you be wise with money is part of Thrive-In's mission as a not-for-profit financial services organization. And that's why Thrive-In is a proud sponsor of the Kimball White Lake Wildcats. Your Thrive-In Financial representative is Mike Reimer. To learn more, call 234-0382. Thrive-In Financial, connecting faith and finances for good.
At Chamberlain Building Supply, the way we see it, every wall is a blank canvas. With one coat of Valspar Medallion paint, a room transforms. Every color brings new life, new energy, and new potential to your space. Whether it's one color or 3, it changes everything. Valspar Medallion with Colorfinity technology for one coat color that lasts. Available at Chamberlain Building Supply, 212 East G Street in Chamberlain. Stop by or call 605-734-6097.
You expect your bank to do more than just cash a check. At First Dakota National Bank, we do just that. We offer you the ease and convenience of banking at home with internet banking, e-mobile banking, online applications, and an e-savings account with a great rate. And to top it off, we have 14 convenient locations in Southeast South Dakota. Stop in or go to firstdakota.com to learn how we give you more. First Dakota in Chamberlain. Member FDIC.
Well, Chamberlain wins set number 1, 25-14, and that other match going on in Region 6A, Mobridge Pollock defeating Stanley County 25-18, 25-10. They're up 2-0 in that match. Winner of that one will play Miller on Thursday. We'll have it for you on KPLO. Here is Crow Creek in serve, getting set number 2 underway. As the serve across, Chamberlain works the return. Now Crow Creek with a free ball from Ariana Traversy the other way, and that catches the defense off guard, and Ariana Traversy will score the kill. And for the first time in this match, Crow Creek with the lead. They lead 1-0. Sarah Hunter with the jump serve across, and that catches the back row and is an ace. And Sarah Hunter with her 4th ace of the match now. And Crow Creek will get ready to put it in play once again. Hunter fires it back row. Sorensen will dig. Mutzinger will move it forward from the back row. Avenue Long free balls it across. Here is Crow Creek at the net. The attack from Ariana Traversy the other way. Pickner will dig. Set by Sorensen. It is handled the other way. It is blocked. They're going to call Mutzinger for a net violation, but the official call an error, but the block from Ariana Traversy, where that point came from. 3-0 Crow Creek as Chamberlain works the return across. Back row dig made by the Lady Chieftains. Here is Traversy the other way. Sorensen will dig. Mutzinger now Pickner to the back row, and that is long and out of bounds. And another hitting error, the 9th of the night for Chamberlain. And Crow Creek with a 4-0 lead here in set number 2. And again, it's Hunter the other way. Keeping the back row off balance. Chamberlain will scramble, but they will get it bumped across. And now Crow Creek will set the play. This is Hunter with the attack. Pickner will dig. Set by Handel to Pickner. She'll fire it the other way, but Crow Creek will stay with it. They'll dig it out, and now Chamberlain will go to work. Here is Handel at the net. She'll fire it the other way, and that is a kill for Maddie Handel. Handel with her 4th of the night. She will move to the back row and serve as the Cubs score their first point of set number 2 as Handel with a soft serve across. Now Crow Creek working the return as Audrey Drapo clears it. Hits it long and out of bounds, and hitting error for the Lady Chieftains. That is their 8th of the night. Chamberlain will continue their scoring run. They've scored 2 in a row now and have cut the deficit in half as Crow Creek works the return the other way, and again, they will hit it long and out of bounds. 4-3, Crow Creek leads here in set number 2. Maddie Handel again serving as she overhands the other way. Dig made back row, Marvine Ross. They will move it forward to Traversy, who dumps it across, and Traversy making a nice play. Ariana will score the kill. That will be her 4th of the night. Side out back to the Lady Chieftain. Here's Lily Hill in serve. Back row dig, Darren Burke. Now it's Mutzinger, set for Pickner. Maggie the other way, and that is across and down, and Maggie Pickner will score her 3rd kill, and 1 and done for Crow Creek in that exchange, and it's back to the Chamberlain side. Mackenzie Mutzinger serving. Sarah Hunter digs. They will move it forward. Traversy at the net. Sorensen will dig. They're going to call her for a lift. And that was just a will-hit ball from Ariana Traversy. We're going to score her the kill there as the point will go to Crow Creek, and Traversy will go to the back row now as she will rotate to serve. The 5'11 senior will fire it the other way. Avenue Long will dig. Chamberlain will move it forward. It is Long that completes the play from the back row. Here is Traversy. She digs it out. They'll set it back to her. She'll fire it the other way. And now Chamberlain will work the return, and Chamberlain mishits it, puts it into the net, and Crow Creek will extend the lead. It is now 7-4 as the Lady Chieftains work out front. Traversy once again in serve. This time she will hit it long and out of bounds. 7-5. That is our score now. Crow Creek with a 2-point advantage. Maggie Pickner serving for the Cubs, and the serve hits short and into the net. And back to the Crow Creek side we go. So the Lady Chieftains working with the advantage here in this second set. Audrey Drapo serving, and Chamberlain trying to work it forward. They cannot, and they seem to be a little bit out of sorts at this point as a hitting error committed. And it's now 9-5. The lead for Crow Creek is at 4, and Here is Chamberlain. Free ball from Abney Long across. Traversy. Now it's Drapo to the net. Two-hand shove the other way. And on the back row, back line, Sarah Hunter catches it. That will be a kill for her first of the night. And Crow Creek working with a 10-5 lead. Drapo serves, and that will be an ace, and a timeout going to be taken by Chamberlain. Their first timeout of set number 2. The Lady Chieftains off to a very good start here in our second game, and they have an 11-5 advantage. And we'll take a 30-second break and return on KPLO.
The future of our region lies in the young people who are involved in athletics, music, art and drama, and the many other organizations in our schools. Al's Oasis Clothing, Restaurant, and Gift Shop congratulates everyone who contributes and competes during the school year. We're proud of all you do and happy to support the many activities in our area schools. We appreciate the many young people who work part-time with us at Al's Oasis. Good luck and enjoy your high school years from all of us at Al's Oasis Clothing, Gift Shop, and Restaurant.
With John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. Chamberlain won set number 1, 25-14. Crow Creek started out in serve in set number 2, and they have been able to work with the advantage. They have an 11-5 lead as Chamberlain used their first time out of this second set to try to regroup things. Here's Abney Long at the net, and her attack grazes the net, but it does drop down, and it will be a kill for Chamberlain. And the Cubs with a little more energy coming out of the timeout, and now it will be Hannah Anderson who will serve for the Cubs. They trail by 5. Serve across, dug out Traversy. Crow Creek will move it forward. True hand shove the other way for Marvine Ross. Here is Chamberlain at the net. It is an attack from Logan Lawrence. Now it's Abney Long the other way. Crow Creek will dig it out. They'll try to send it the other way and cannot. They got 3 hits on it, but did not clear the net. And that's the first time Chamberlain has scored 2 in a row in a while here in this second set. As Anderson puts it in play, and a low line drive serve will work for an ace. Second ace of the night for the 6-foot junior, Hannah Anderson. She'll work the serve the other way. Crow Creek back row working. They'll send it the other way. Marvine Ross clears it. Chamberlain at the net. Abney Long, it is blocked, but Long will keep it alive. And here is Maddie Handel the other way, and that is across and down. And a kill for Maddie Handel. That will be her 5th, and a timeout's going to be taken by the Lady Chieftains. 11-9 now. The Crow Creek lead is down to 2. And again, we'll pause for 30 seconds. You're listening to coverage of the opening round of Region 6A on KPLO.
When it comes to planting, go to the people who know seed. Farmco in Chamberlain. They are your Pioneer dealer with a full line of seed corn, soybeans, sunflowers, and milo. They have grass seeds available in any variety. Farmco has a feed cleaner right at the store. Tony and his team can help you with all your seed needs and is a full-service provider of animal health, farming, and ranching equipment. Depend on them for expert advice and products to make your operation successful. Farmco in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and Kimball. Dedicated to earning your business.
Timeouts from Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho, and your next timeout, stop by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge for a great meal and beverage as Hannah Anderson serves, and she will hit the serve long and out of bounds, and Crow Creek in serve once again. The Lady Chieftains lead by a 12-9 score. Here's Logan Lawrence putting it in play. At the net, Chamberlain, Abney Long the other way. That attack is long and out of bounds, and another hitting error by Chamberlain. That is 5 here in this second set. And they have allowed Crow Creek to extend the lead to 4 once again. It's 13-9 as Lawrence will put it in play. Here is Handel with the attack through the defense. That is down. Maddie Handel with her 6th kill now. And back to the Chamberlain side we go. Taylor Toring into the match. She will serve from the back row. Crow Creek with the dig. They'll free ball it across as Audrey Drapo competes the play. And here is Handel with the attack. Blocked to the net. Chamberlain trying to work it forward. Here's Abney Long the other way. And that is in amongst them. And Abney Long will pick up kill number 3. 13-11. Crow Creek's lead down to 2 now as Toring puts it in play. And that will be an ace. Taylor Toring's first ace of the match. And after Chamberlain had 5 aces in the first set, they now have 7. As Torrey will put it in play once again. Lily Hill with the dig as Crow Creek tries to move it forward. Right there was Avani Long, and she was able to swat it down, and Avani is going to be awarded a kill, and now we are tied at 13. Chance for Chamberlain to get the lead for the first time in the second set, but the serve by Torrey is long and out of bounds, and the point goes to Crow Creek. The Chieftains now with a 14-13 score. And once Crow Creek goes to their bench, and we see Josie Pease check back in. Here is Marvine Ross with the serve, and that serve is wide and out of bounds. And for Crow Creek, that is their 6th service error of the night. Chamberlain with 5 service errors if you're scoring at home, and we are tied once again, this time at 14, and it will be Avani Long who puts it in play. The overhand, cross, and that's going to be an ace. Avani's first ace of the night. And for the first time here in game number 2, Chamberlain with the lead. They have a 15-14 lead now. As Long waits the signal and will fire it the other way, and rotation violation for the Lady Chieftains. So Chamberlain catches the point, and they now have a 16-14 lead. There is Long once again. A high looping serve. Traversy will dig out back row. Crow Creek with the return. Sarah Hunter will clear it. Chamberlain at the net. They'll try to fire it the other way, and hitting it wide on the opposite side of the antenna, Casey Gwynn. And that hitting error for Chamberlain will give the point to Crow Creek. They'll have the serve once again. They trail by 1. It is Chamberlain 16, Crow Creek 15. Sarah Hunter will put it in play. Long will dig, Mutzinger now Handel. Maddie to the back row, and that is down, and Maddie Handel will score the kill. Maddie with her make that her 7th kill of this match. Chamberlain out in front by 2. Handel serves. Slowly looping one across. Here are the Lady Chieftains with the attack. It comes from Sarah Hunter. Cubs will dig it out. Here's Avani Long the other way, and Avani with a cross-court shot that's a good one. The senior, with kill number 5. Chamberlain now with an 18-15 advantage as Crow Creek will go to their bench once again. Maddie Handel puts it in play, and the serve goes into the net. 18-16, side out back to Crow Creek. As Logan Lawrence will check back in. She will get ready to work on the front row as Lily Hill puts it in play. Here is Chamberlain, setting it for Gwynn, who fires it the other way. Lady Chieftains will dig it out, working the return across. That's Ariana Traversy completing the play. Now it's Hannah Anderson for Chamberlain, and she'll complete the play with authority as she catches kill number 4 of the night. And Chamberlain with a 19-16 lead. We look at things statistically, and we will after this second set, but the offensive statistics bear out why Chamberlain is on their way to taking a 2-0 lead in this match, and we have a double hit called on Chamberlain. The Cubs have had their share of hitting errors as well. That is 14 hitting errors tonight. But they also have a big advantage in the kill department, being aggressive at the net, and that's how postseason volleyball needs to be played. Ariana Traversy and serve for Crow Creek. She'll put the serve into the net. Chamberlain will be awarded the point. They have a 20-17 lead. Here's Casey Gwynn serving. Back row dig made. Ariana Traversy. Crow Creek will move it forward. Lawrence will attack. Dug out by Chamberlain at the net. This is Anderson, and Hannah received a nice pass there, and she was able to drop it home in a hurry. And it's now 21-17. Gwynn will continue and serve. as Casey approaches and fires it across. Hill will dig. Crow Creek will clear it. Now Chamberlain scrambling. Darren Burke from the back row completes the play. And here is Crow Creek in the net trying to fire it the other way. The Lady Chieftains will keep it alive. They will. No, that's a lift. And the hitting error by Crow Creek will give Chamberlain another point. 22-17. Casey Gwynn serving. Overhand the other way. Lily Hill will dig it out. Crow Creek works it forward. And the attack the other way. Free ball from Ariana Traversy is across. Here is Chamberlain. Avani Long the other way, but a nice play made. Lily Hill with some hustle there as she dove to keep that ball alive. Now Chamberlain trying to hit it across, and this time Hannah Anderson was there, but the pass was not, and that bad pass results in a hitting error, and Crow Creek will get the serve once again. It is now 22-18, and an ace sent across. That is from Audrey Drapo. 22-19 in set number 2. Drapo once again puts it in play as Mutzinger digs it out. Toring moves it forward to Long, who will try to find a soft spot in the defense, but Crow Creek is there. They will attack. Sarah Hunter the other way. Gwynn will dig. Now it's Long across, and that catches the defense out of position. Navity Long will get kill number 6 on the night. 23-19 Chamberlain, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Crow Creek. The Lady Chieftains using their final timeout of this second set. We'll take one with them as we break for 30 seconds. This is coverage of Region 6A on KPLO.
When you're headed down the road on highways 34 and 47, be sure to stop into Mac's Corner near Stefan. Mac's Corner is your one-stop store with Poppin' Snacks in the convenience store, groceries for home, or you can fill up your tank at the gas pumps with 24-hour gas service. Mac's Corner also handles veterinary supplies, Pioneer brand seed. They carry a full line of fencing material, plus Gallagher electric fence supplies. Mac's Corner. Find them at the corner of highways 34 and 47 near Stefan.
With John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. We are here at the Chamberlain Armory. Opening round match in Region 6A. Chamberlain winning set number 1, 25-14. They have the lead 23-19 in this second set. They also have the serve as well as they try to go up 2 games to none. It is Hannah Anderson who will serve, and Crow Creek needing to make something happen. Lily Hill with the free ball, and now Chamberlain the other way. Avani Long will attack. Hill's dig winds up on the Chamberlain side. They will set it for Maddie Handel, who has to bump it the other way. And now at the net, it is Crow Creek. The attack from Sarah Hunter. That gets through the defense and is down. And Sarah Hunter, the 5'4 senior, will pick up her second kill tonight. And here is Logan Lawrence for Crow Creek. With the serve, back row dig Mutzinger. Now it's Handel the other way. Crow Creek trying to keep it alive. Here is Marvine Ross free balling at the cross. And now Hannah Anderson will dig. Set for Avani Long to the back row. It is long and out of bounds. And Chamberlain with another hitting error. And Crow Creek has got the deficit now to 2 as Lawrence puts it in play once again. Anderson will dig. Set at the net Long over the top of the defense. And it's dug out but out of bounds. That will result in a kill for Avani Long. And Avani with kill number 7 on the night. And it is now game point at 24-21. Here Taylor Toring serve. On the dig, Crow Creek will get it across. Here is Long the other way. That is dug out, kept alive by Crow Creek. It pinballed around, but they clear it. Here is Maddie Handel the other way. Crow Creek will dig. Set at the net for Marvine Ross, who bumps it across. And now Chamberlain the other way. Long with the return. Dug out by Crow Creek. They will set it. Two-hand shove from Hunter. That is across. Gwynn will dig. Set for Handel. Over the top. But right there is Crow Creek. Hunter with the quick attack. Now it is Long for Chamberlain. She'll fire it the other way. That is hit wide and out of bounds. Avani Long will score the kill. And Chamberlain wins set number 2 by a 25-21 score. Scoreboard comes to you from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. And take a look at the new Fair Manufacturing bale processors on hand right now. And our Buy Right Seed halftime report is next. We're back in 2 minutes on KPLO.
Ray Hybrids is dedicated to the success of their northern farmers. They provide industry-leading technology backed by agronomic expertise that fits the unique needs of local farmers. Choose Ray Hybrids for custom northern farming solutions. They know the North. Contact Buy Right Seeds in Miller or Darren Boyle Sales in Fort Pierre to learn more. Always read and follow stewardship and pesticide label directions.
There's Thursday Night Lights, all of the weekend highlights too, but nothing beats Monday nights. With Monday Night Football on Venture High Def TV, you'll catch all the action this Monday, November 5th. Tune into ESPN Channel 21 as the Tennessee Titans head to Dallas and take on the Cowboys at 7 o'clock. Venture Communications, your home for ESPN and Monday Night Football. Call Venture Communications today for High Def TV service and more. 852-2224.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Imagine what it would look like if we didn't have companies to haul away our unwanted things. Take a second, think about that. Not a pretty picture, is it? Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain can and does clean up that picture. They're here to help you with your disposal needs. Whether it's weekly pickup of household trash or you have a special project that needs a large container, Byrie Brothers will help you with what you need done. Give them a call at 234-5771. 234-5771. At Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain, satisfaction is guaranteed or double your garbage back. Call today.
Well, Chamberlain wins set number 1, 25-14. They win set number 2 after trailing early in this second set. They were able to come back and win by a 25-21 score, and they have been able to do that by being aggressive at the net. 24 kills tonight for Chamberlain to just 7 for Crow Creek. Is now Chamberlain. And Ebony Long will serve to get this second set underway, and she'll softly send it the other way and across. And for Chamberlain, that is their 9th ace of the night. Crow Creek and the Lady Chieftains have sent 6 aces across as both teams have served well. Here is Long with the serve across. Crow Creek trying to work it the other way. It is Pease who will clear it out, and now Chamberlain with a bad pass on their return, and a free ball from Maddie Handel completes the play, and here a strong attack at the net. Sarah Hunter with the kill, and Crow Creek will score the point. They will get the serve as we are tied at 1. And it will be Hunter, who has 4 aces in this match, serving. Here's a Sorensen dig. Mutzinger now Handel the other way, and that catches the back row and is good for a kill. Maddie Handel with kill number 7. Side out back to the Cubs, and they have a 2-1 lead. Handel. The back row is Maddie. Works the serve across. Dig made by Marvine Ross. They will work it forward. It is Traversy the other way. Chamberlain will dig, set at the net. Hannah Anderson, 2-hand shove the other way. Hunter will dig. Hill will keep it alive. Back to Hunter, who has to attack from the back row, and she hits it long and out of bounds. Hitting error for Crow Creek, their 11th of the match. Handel will serve once again. Ross will dig. Now it's Hunter. She'll dump it the other way. Now Chamberlain at the net. Hannah Anderson across. Kept alive by the Lady Chieftains. Free ball from Traversy the other way. Sorensen will dig. Sent at the net, Anderson. She'll attack the other way. Double hit is going to be called on Chamberlain. The Cubs, even though they have been the aggressors in this match, they have also had a number of hitting errors as well. That is their 17th hitting error of the night. So they have been the more aggressive team, and since they have the big kill advantage, they can overcome that hitting error total, which is much more, almost 2-1 more than what Crow Creek had. And Chamberlain working with a 3-2 lead, and Crow Creek setting up a play this time that works. Ariana Traversy at the net. Received a nice pass at the net, and it allowed Traversy to kind of survey the defense, and she was able to bump it the other way, and now Lily Hill serving for Crow Creek. Chamberlain at the net. Casey Gwynn firing to the back row, and she will hit it long and out of bounds. And Crow Creek will get the lead here in set number 2 as they have a 4-3 score. The 5'5" junior Lily Hill putting it in play once again as Mackenzie Sorensen will dig long from the back row. Hits it short and into the net. And the lead continues for Crow Creek. It's a 5-3 advantage now. Hill getting ready to put it in play. Didn't like the toss, so now we're set to go. Hill will try it again. Sorensen will dig. Mutzinger at the net. Casey Gwynn, who will fire it to the back row. Hunter will dig. Set at the net. They'll battle. It's Anderson off the hands of Traversy, and it is out of bounds. That will be a kill for Hannah Anderson, who will score her 6th of the night. Chamberlain, trailing by 1, will work in serve as Mackenzie Mutzinger serves. Mutzinger the other way. Hunter will dig. Hill now. Traversy the other way. Long will dig it out. Here is Sorensen. Set for Anderson, and Hannah will dunk it across. Hannah Anderson with back-to-back kills now. She now has 7, and we're tied at 5. Winner of this match will go to Eagle Butte on Thursday night. Cheyenne Eagle Butte with a forfeit win over McLaughlin to move to the semifinals. Here is the attack from Chamberlain. Back row dig made by Crow Creek, but the dig at the net. And again, it's Hannah Anderson, who now has 3 kills in a row. And all of a sudden, Chamberlain on a little bit of a scoring run as they are out in front once again. It's a 6-5 score. Mutzinger overhands the other way. Traversy will dig it out. Here is Droppo at the net. She'll fire it the other way. Gwynn with the dig. Anderson. And that is across and down. Hannah Anderson trying to take over here in set number 3. Sarah Hunter with the dig. It went right off the side of the head of Marvine Ross and out of bounds. Here, Mutzinger puts it in play once again as Ross will dig it out. Crow Creek having to free ball it the other way. Ariana Traversy will clear. Now it's Anderson at the net, and again, Hannah will send it across and down. She is in double figures now with 10 kills and a timeout taken. Crow Creek will use their first timeout of set number 3. It is an 8-5 lead for Chamberlain, and we're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
Great Western Bank in Chamberlain reminds you they're committed and ready to lend, staying flexible to put your situation first. With all the local decisions and personal attention of a hometown community bank. It's the best of both little and big. Bank on your time with their online and mobile banking. See the staff at Great Western Bank, located at 101 East King in Chamberlain. Making life great. Member FDIC.
Well, Mobridge Pollock with a 25-22 win over Stanley County as they will move into the semifinals. They will travel to Miller, and we'll have that match for you. It will be a 6 o'clock Central Time opening serve. We'll have it for you with a 5:40 pregame this Thursday on KPLO. As here, Chamberlain works with an 8-5 lead as they try to close out and defeat Crow Creek. They will move on to the semifinals. They will take on Cheyenne Eagle Butte Thursday as Chamberlain works at the net. And again, it's Hannah Anderson who hammers it through the block attempt, and it is now a 9-5 lead for the Cubs. Mackenzie Mutzinger putting it in play. This time the serve is long and out of bounds, and that will end the scoring run. But it was one that did some damage, took a lot of wind out of the sails of the Lady Chieftains. As now Mackenzie Mutzinger will head to the bench. Taylor Toring will check in, and here a serve from Ariana Traversy is long and out of bounds. 10-6, Cubs lead. This is Casey Gwynn who puts it in play. The serve grazes the net, and Crow Creek can't handle it, so that is an ace. And Casey Gwynn, will score her first ace of the night. As Gwynn will get ready to fire it across once again, and This is another ace scored. And that makes it 12-6. Glenn again, putting it in play. Traversy with a back row dig. They'll work it forward. Marvine Ross will clear it out of there. Now Chamberlain will set a play at the net. Here's Hannah Anderson trying to skirt the sideline. Crow Creek will keep it alive. Logan Lawrence with a nice hustle play as they get it back to the Chamberlain side. Here is Long at the net, and Abney will send it across and down. Abney with her 9th kill this evening. Side out back to the Cubs, who now operate with a 13-6 lead. Gwynn puts it in play once again. Hunter will dig. Traversy from the back row moves it forward. Marvine Ross will clear it. And now Chamberlain will set it at the net. Here is Anderson the other way. Lily Hill making a nice play to keep it alive, but Crow Creek cannot move it forward. They commit the hitting error, and that will give a point to Chamberlain, and Crow Creek will use their final timeout of this third set. 14-6 is our score as Chamberlain trying to take control of this third set and the match as well. We'll return to the Chamberlain Armory after we take a 30-second break on KPLO.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Casey Gwynn will continue and serve as she fires across another ace, and the sophomore has scored 3 aces in this rally. And Chamberlain now with a 15-6 lead as they will go to their bench. Hadley Tishy will check in, and Abney Long will check out. Gwynn will continue and serve as she'll jump serve it the other way. Sarah Hunter will dig. Chamberlain at the net will attack the other way, and again it's Hannah Anderson who sends it across and down after Crow Creek had made a pretty nice play of working the return across, and now Chamberlain with a 16-6 lead as Casey Gwynn will continue and serve. A jump serve catches the back row, and it is good for another ace. 17-6 now. As Chamberlain again will send the serve the other way. Ariana Traversy will dig. It is Marvine Ross who clears it. Tishy with the dig. They will set it for Hadley, who will fire it to the back row, and that is across and down for a kill. Hadley Tishy scoring her first kill of the night. Side out will continue for the Cubs, who now have an 18-6 lead. Gwynn with the serve. Dig made back row at the net. It is right there, Hannah Anderson for the block, and Hannah just making some nice plays here in this third set as she has taken over. 19-6. Chamberlain leads. Gwynn in serve. Back across. Hunter will make the dig. The Lady Chieftains with a free ball from Audrey Droppo gets it across. Here is Anderson at the net. That is across and down, and Hannah Anderson with another kill, and it is 20-6. Here is Gwynn with the serve across. At the net, the attack there. That's a strong attack from Marvine Ross, and that is through the defense and a kill. Marvine scoring her first. That will end a long side out. Chamberlain Cubs as China Story checks into the match, and Casey Gwynn will check out. And here, the serve across from Audrey Droppo is down. That is an ace, and Crow Creek scores back-to-back points to make it 20-8. Once again, Droppo puts it in play. Chamberlain from the back row. A free ball the other way. No, it does not clear the net. Chamberlain with a hitting error. That is 20 hitting errors tonight for the Cubs. Drapo again will put it in play. Story with the dig. Now it's Anderson at the net. She'll fire it across, and that is down. And Hannah Anderson with 14 kills now. And Chamberlain with a 21-9 lead. Here's Hannah Anderson serving. Grazes the net and messes up the opportunity for the return, and that works for an ace. And I have said this over the years, if you could consistently serve and graze the net and clear the net, you got to be able to get it across. You could be very dangerous in the serve game. And you see some of these players as they get into their senior years, they kind of master the art of not only hitting the low line drive serve, but being able to also change speeds as well. And that's a big part of it, as Chamberlain commits a hitting error as Maddie Handel puts a attack into the net. Side out back to Crow Creek, who trail by a dozen here, pardon me, in this third set. Jacely Peterson checking into the match as Crow Creek will set it across. Peterson at the net, and they're going to call her for a net violation. 22-11 as Crow Creek scores the point. And again, they will serve. It's Logan Lawrence putting it in play. Here's Hadley Tishy at the net. She'll fire it the other way. Crow Creek will dig it out. Two-hand shove the other way. Here's an attack from Taylor Torring. Crow Creek again will work at it on their side of the net. Marvin Ross with the return. Here is attack from Mackenzie Sorensen. It is sent back, but Sorensen is right there to fire it the other way, but they're going to say she got into the net. She made a nice play, but in the end, Crow Creek will come away with the point. It's 22-12. Lawrence with the serve across. Story with the dig. Here is Peterson at the net, and she hits it short. 22-13 now. As Logan Lawrence serves, and that serve is short and into the net, and it's 23-13. Mackenzie Sorensen with the serve, puts a little side spin on it. Crow Creek will dig it out. It winds up on the Chamberlain side. Here's Hadley Tishy. Gets it to midcourt as now Crow Creek will work the return. Tishy will keep it alive. Sorensen with the free ball the other way. Here is a Crow Creek dig. It is Sarah Hunter across, and they're going to say Chamberlain got into the net again. So Crow Creek continuing to make plays, and they find themselves in a 9-point hole here in this third set. But they will work in serve. It's Marvin Ross who puts it in play. Taylor Torring will dig. Sorensen at the net. Tishy shoved the other way. Ross will dig it out. Crow Creek moving it forward. It is Drapo. Now Hunter the other way, and that will work for a kill. Sarah Hunter with her fourth kill of the match. And it's now a 23-15 score. Again, Ross puts it in play. Sorensen will dig. Tishy. Now Sorensen back across. And now Crow Creek will work with things on their side. Here is Marvin Ross with a two-hand shove across. Sorensen will dig. Set at the net. Peterson. She'll fire it the other way, and that is a kill for Jacely Peterson. That will be her first of the night, and now we are at match point 24-15 as Hadley Tishy will put it in play. The 5'6" senior with the overhand across, and that is an ace. And that gives Chamberlain the win by a 25-15 score. So Chamberlain wins in 3. They will travel to Cheyenne Butte on Thursday night for their semifinal match. We will be in Miller as Mobridge Pollock takes on the Rustlers. And that will be our volleyball coverage on KPLO this Thursday. We will take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with our postgame. You're listening to coverage of regional high school volleyball from Region 6A on KPLO.
Winning isn't everything. It's how you play the game that counts.
through the list? Good. Okay. All right. Well, we can just take a 2-minute break here. I can add some stuff up and we can go, can't we?
Yeah.
All right. I'm adding as fast as I can. 10, 15, 20, 25, and 7. All right. I guess I'm ready when you are.
Give me chapter this one right here.
Sounds good.
Music, art and drama, and the many other organizations in our schools. Al's Oasis Clothing, Restaurant, and Gift Shop congratulates everyone who contributes and competes during the school year. We're proud of all you do and happy to support the many activities in our area schools. We appreciate the many young people who work part-time with us at Al's Oasis. Good luck and enjoy your high school years from all of us at Al's Oasis Clothing, Gift Shop, and Restaurant.
Well, back here in Chamberlain as our post game is underway. Chamberlain victorious here, defeating Crow Creek in 3 by scores of 25-14, 25-21, and 25-15. In set number 1, Chamberlain, they had a 9-2 kill advantage as they were able to take control of that match in the early going and cruise on to a win. Crow Creek came out and played very well in the second set. In fact, they had a 6-point lead at one point in game number 2, but Chamberlain was able to come back, and as we got into the teens, Chamberlain was able to work their way forward. They got the lead and went on to win set number 2 by a 25-21 score through 2 games. Chamberlain had a 24-7 kill advantage in the match. In set number 3, it was Chamberlain who got the lead early. Give Crow Creek a lot of credit. The Lady Chieftains came out and continued to work hard as they battled back. In fact, put together a couple nice side outs that were able to get the game to single digits for a while. But Chamberlain just too strong at the net as they wind up with 33 kills on the night to just 10 for Crow Creek. That negated a hitting error total that was won by the Lady Chieftains. Crow Creek had just 12 hitting errors tonight to 25 for Chamberlain, but Chamberlain with that big kill advantage was what told the tale in this one as Chamberlain wins that third set by a score of 25-15, and they will move on. They'll be on the road Thursday night, traveling to Eagle Butte to take on the Cheyenne Eagle Butte Lady Braves, and a chance to work their way into the round of 16. Chamberlain has already defeated Cheyenne Eagle Butte once in this season. They did that up in Eagle Butte about 3 weeks ago, and a victory on Thursday would move them to the round of 16 as the semifinalists, the winners of the semifinal matches in all 8 regions are reseeded 1 through 16. That's where the round of 16 comes from. And we'll be in Miller as the Rustlers, the number 1 overall seed in Region 6A. They will host Mobridge Pollock as Mobridge Pollock defeated Stanley County tonight 3-0. They will take on Miller on Thursday night. We'll have that for you with a 6 o'clock opening serve on KPLO. 5:40 pregame this Thursday as we bring you coverage of the postseason on KPLO. It's time for our KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game, and before we name our Player of the Game tonight, let's hear from the folks at Midwest Cooperative.
When it comes to protecting your diesel engines, we're with you. Less downtime and injector repairs, we're with you. Better fuel economy and power, we're with you there too, with Cenex Fuels from CHS Midwest Cooperative. And whether you're running a fleet or a farm, you'll get unbeatable performance from our unique balance of 7 top quality additives. Looking for tank monitoring so you don't have to worry about running out? Well, we're with you there too. So upgrade to Cenex Premium Diesel from CHS Midwest Cooperative today.
Well, we look at the player of the game nominees, and Crow Creek comes in. They dressed just 7 tonight, but they had their moments in the match tonight. It came down to net play, and in the end, we knew that Chamberlain, with the size advantage they had, were going to be able to do some things at the net, and it was going to be up to Crow Creek to be able to match that, and they could not, although they just had 10 or 12 hitting errors in the match tonight, so they were able to worked that game very well, but just could not get things done at the net. Ariana Traversy with 6 kills, Sarah Hunter with 4 kills, and that is 10 of the 11 kills for the Lady Chieftains tonight. On the Chamberlain side, Maddie Handel with 8 kills, Ebony Long with 9 kills in the match tonight, but we're going to go with Hannah Anderson as our player of the game. Anderson with 14 kills tonight. She also had 2 blocks, 3 service aces as Chamberlain sent across 15 aces in the match tonight, and Hannah Anderson had 3 of those as she really came up big in that third set as she took over. I think she had 5 kills in a row to put Chamberlain out in front for good in this match, and with that performance, Hannah Anderson is our KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game. Well, we invite you to join us Thursday as we will be in Miller versus Mobridge Pollock in volleyball action. They serve in the semifinals of Region 6A, scheduled to get underway at around 6 o'clock. We'll have a 5:40 pregame. Then on Friday, it is playoff football, the semifinals from the South Dakota High School football playoffs, as we bring you a 9AA matchup. Kimball White Lake, the Wildcats, will take on Garrettson, and we'll have that game for you with a kickoff at 7 o'clock, pregame at 6:40 from Garrettson. And then Minnesota Vikings football this Sunday. The Vikings in action as they host the Detroit Lions. And we will have pregame at 11 a.m. Vikings pregame at noon on your home for Minnesota Vikings football, KPLO. We would like to thank those of you who have joined us worldwide at drgnews.com or on our YouTube channel. You can always send me your comments and questions. My email address is Darren Boyle at dakotaradiogroup.com. And remember, on your way home from the game, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you, don't veer for deer, slow down, and stay alert. And our coverage of regional high school volleyball on KPLO has been brought to you tonight by the South Dakota High School Activities Association, Venture Communications, Max Corner, Al's Oasis, Farmco, Thrivent Financial, Chamberlain Building Supply, the Great Western Bank, Fiery Brothers, and the First Dakota National Bank. And coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO brought to you by Darren Boyle Sales, Midwest Cooperatives, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, Buy Right Seat, Hutch's Cafe, Harry K. Chevrolet and Ford, the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, the Jet Lanes, May Adam, and the Prairie Post. John Neff has been our technical director at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, and I'm Darren Boyle. Again, our final tonight, Chamberlain wins this match in 3 over Crow Creek. Chamberlain will move on to the semifinals of Region 6A. And from the Chamberlain Armory, we say good night, everybody.